We're not gonna fake this right now. You was just outside. Yeah. My dog's over here protesting. Sit down. Or get in the back. You have your water, food, all that back there. But yeah, y'all, much love, y'all. My dog over here is just protesting, and my phone's charging right now. So, but yeah, y'all, I was hoping to make it to the beach today with my dog because it's my last day off of work. You know, I'm doing 3 on right now and 3 off. So, anyways, y'all, we just in here thought we'd check back in with y'all, see what everybody's doing. Right now, I moved over here because I'm trying to get over there into the sign holding spot over here to try to come up with some gas. So I'd like to go to the beach even just for a little bit. You know, it's so nice to get to the beach, man. It helps. Right now, I got my head's hurting because we've been in town too much. I don't like being in town. But, you know, it is what it is out here, man. We just really praying to get a little bit of gas, man. Even like literally even like 10, 15 bucks, man, would get us there. So, yeah, man, I'm sending y'all lots of peace, love, and light, man. I gotta add the peace in there, man, because you know these times can be really trialing, and you know it can be hard to find that peace sometimes. So looks like people over here waiting to get on the bus, but yeah, I got my dog with me, and so we don't really have that option too much. But man, I'm hoping this person over here leaves soon so we can give it a shot to get to the beach, man. So I have to go back to work tomorrow night, and so yeah, we're like pretty much out of gas. So I'm like, man, praying to find even like $10 for some gasoline. That's what we're praying for right now, man. And send y'all much love, much love. My head hurts today because I'm in town right now, and you know it's not traffic and pollution, and I just don't resonate with being in town anymore. To keep it 100, like, well, I like to be out there at the beach, you know, away from town. It helps just clear my head, and yeah, otherwise I start to develop a little headache going on, you know. So, anyways, y'all, much love to everyone out there, man. If anyone out there could shoot us like 10, 15, man, on my Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal, I'll take y'all to the ocean and we can go have a good live stream out at the ocean. It's not very far away. I just I have to go to do this gig that I haven't got paid for yet. You know, luckily it looks like it's gonna run through March, so I don't know. This is sorry. Somebody was just Anyways, just people driving by right now. You know, I'm just parked here in a parking lot trying to figure out a little bit of gas, man, because I don't want to sit here for the rest of the day. You know, the last of my day off for the week. So, you know, I think it will help me to bring some better content here if I can get out there to the ocean and bring y'all on a little ocean adventure. It's only like a 15-minute drive away. I just don't have enough gas to get there and back. So I'm like, bro, hoping somebody out there, you know, I can't just drive out there and get stranded, you know. So, yeah, man, just sending y'all much love, man. I've had some good live streams going on lately. And, yeah, I'm so happy to bring all this information out that I go over in my live streams, and you know, just trying to help all kinds of people find truth, find the connection with the one infinite creator, you know, find that love and light, within yourself, man. Tap into the people look for truth externally, but there are certain beings like myself who have a different type of consciousness, and when we see the truth or we see lies, we can kind of decipher what is true, what is not. Um, because the truth is, not everybody is designed with the same consciousness, and that makes a whole lot of sense because if you look around, well, like for me, I talk to a lot of different people, like a lot of different people. I've been doing this since before I've been on YouTube. Like I've been out here in the real world talking to people. You feel me? Yeah. I think I heard something a little bit about that. I don't really, you know, I don't really pay too much attention to, a lot of the news out there. I got my own little sources of information that I kind of stick to, and sometimes I'll scroll through to kind of see what's happening a little bit. But yeah, I'm tuned into a different channel. You feel me? I'm more about knowledge and growth, spiritual growth. So that's super what I'm on. Yeah, much love, Leo, much love. Thank you. Right? Yeah. I don't. I have never even watched that person before. Really, I don't really. Besides like some interviews with David Wilcock and Corey Good, they have some interviews with like Danica Patrick and Jenny McCarthy. But outside of that, I don't really typically watch female streamers. I do like that pretty intense podcast that Danica Patrick has going on. I will check that out sometimes depending on who her guest is. So yeah, if y'all haven't ever checked any of that out, man, check out the David Wilcock and Corey Good episodes, man. Of Jenny McCarthy, the Out of This World interview. Out of This World interview is on some out of this world stuff, man. I haven't really spoke about that interview in a while, and it can be challenging to find. You literally have to type in Jenny McCarthy Out of This World interview, and sometimes it used to be a lot easier to find. I don't know what it's like now, but even though I have it saved in a playlist, man, my playlist section is deep, y'all. No, no, I haven't. No, because like I said, I mean, I'm just I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I guess I could say maybe, but I don't recall. I don't recall having watched her before. No, like I said, just those other two females. That both of which have done interviews with David Wilcock and Corey Good. So um, that's really my main. I mean, I've branched out because I can really tell what's real and not. You know, just within. I literally within. I can find the truth. The truth is within me, man. It's I'm the type of consciousness I have is the most. I have the most divine spark in me. So that's just what has led me to have this channel, and yeah, I'm very very thankful for everything. This journey that I've been on has been wild, very 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 wild. I've had a very intense, wild journey, but everything happens for a reason, and we're here to learn. We're really here to learn, man. That's what's real. Is that we're here. This planet is for us to learn, straight up. So not everybody has the capability to tap into this higher consciousness material. That's just the fact of it. And there's only three types of consciousness, And it really, really makes sense. It really makes sense, because you got your Bible thumpers that are just all, in the basic instructions before leaving Earth. They think that's the only answer, that's the only way, I don't know, man. I come from a Christian family, and they're very judgmental people, and that's not how you want to live your life. So, you know what I'm saying? I've had to dismiss religion to gain true growth. And that's what my type of consciousness allows me to do. So, I'm very, very thankful for that. Very thankful for that. Because it's rare to possess this type of consciousness on this planet. And especially, because I really think that consciousness is mainly in starseeds out here. That's why it's so rare, because there's only over 1 million of us here trying to help raise this vibration, raise the consciousness, and to help, because I'm of service to others, but sometimes, I need help too. And so maybe that's my purpose too, to try to help encourage other people to help to help each other. You know what I'm saying? And now I got a little gig going on now. I don't fit in with the, I can't be controlled. This type of consciousness cannot be controlled by the system. So, we're kind of a threat to the system, and it's hard for me to even find work nowadays, because when I go in for an interview, they know who I am. It's starting to become more clear to people, so it is what it is, though. I'm just doing everything I can, period. So, I'm just not focused on personal financial gain, material. Those type of things don't have any ruling over folk like myself, and so it's a blessing. It's a blessing. And I try to remain as humble as possible, and that's why I'm always still on the quest for even more knowledge, just because I'm very, very knowledgeable, and I have a lot of understanding, it's, I just got to remember that that's not everybody. Not everybody has that. Not everybody has that. Most people just go with what they're told, go with what they're taught. They never question anything, literally anything. But some of those people have started to grow up a little bit, as far as starting to question things, and go back to that that 2019 thing. It was interesting to see who chose to partake in that and who didn't, because there's some people who, are on this first level of consciousness, who even they questioned it. So that was cool. I think that was a step in the right direction for humanity, a little bit, at least not everyone got it. So, I think it really boils down to, testing people's free will of because, a lot of them are going to be led to not good things. So it's good to keep a distance from all that. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I would love to learn some more languages too. That'd be awesome. That would be really cool. That's one thing that I have wanted to do, which I should do that. I should do that. I'm soon to get a computer. I'm going to get a computer and a tablet as soon as I can, so that way I can make some better content. I can come up with some slides. I can do all kinds of different things, creating, so I'm gonna do that, and then with the tablet too, so that way I have a phone, a tablet, and a computer, so then that way I can really start to, I can play a little something here and do, I can do so many different things. Y'all will see. So yeah, man. But yeah, I'm just waiting to see. Is there somebody holding a sign out there right now? And I'm like, bro, I want to go to the beach. Like, me and my dog want to go to the beach right now so bad. I don't want to be stuck here in town for the rest of the day. So yeah, we're trying to get out there, man, and praying, to just come up on a quick $10-$20 real quick and put some gas in my tank and get down there and do another live stream down at the ocean. There's some apps, yeah. I'll have to check into them. I don't partake in anything AI. So, I mean, to the best of my ability, I don't, to the best of my ability. So yeah, I don't go out and use AI specific things. I want to do everything authentic. So I do everything. So that'd be cool though. I know that there's different apps for that too. So I'll have to a language app. Yeah. Hey, what's good? What's good? How's it going? Kashi Studio. How's it going? Turn notifications off. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, how's it going, everybody, man? We're just praying somebody can hit up my Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal for like $10-$20. We can get to the beach and do another live stream and enjoy this last day that I have off before I have to go back on for 3 days. 12-hour shifts. I have 3 12-hour shifts that I'm doing now. I'm doing security work, so yeah, I at least got that going on, and I can create content while I'm doing that too, because I just gotta keep doing my rounds and pay attention to everything's going on, so I can do that while creating content real easy. So yeah, I'm excited for these next few weeks, next few months, and beyond. I'm gonna just keep building and building, and yeah, I'm gonna invest as much as I can into this channel, because right now I haven't been able to invest anything into this channel. So as far as other than with my time, so I've spent a lot of time here, but I haven't been able to have the proper things to really make things a little different, but as soon as I do, it's gonna be on. I'm very very thankful for everyone. Very thankful for everyone, man. Just building a nice community and helping each other, man. That's really what my main focus is. Above all the ascension talk and everything, like, even though it's part of ascension to be of service to others. So we want to grow. We want to obtain the next level, and by doing that, by helping each other, can actually help us get there sooner. That's real. I mean, man, people don't quite understand that what's in the word community is the word unity. The word unity is in community. So the sooner we learn that and learn to help each other, we can go above and beyond. Like, so yeah, that's really my focus. And there's so many selfish people out there. And that's part of that. That's a little part of doing God's work too. Sometimes you gotta be that person that exposes that. So what I'm saying, I try to be as humble as I absolutely can while doing so. But sometimes it gets frustrating, and sometimes you really need help so bad, like you be hungry and you're like, man, bro, I need some food right now on top of some gas. And I'm like, man, it can be yeah. So I got so many. I'm kind of a divergent. You know what I'm saying? If y'all have ever watched that movie, I got so many different traits to me. Like, I love so many different things. I love street racing type of stuff. That's what I grew up in. Working on cars, off roading, four wheeling, being off in the mountains, just being with nature. I love being with nature. Uh, the older I'm getting, I'm only 32 now. The more and more and more I enjoy being with nature. I'm currently over halfway done paying off 2.5 acres of land. So I'm gonna have 2.5 acres of land up in my name soon. I just owe like $6,000 more dollars. So man, I cannot wait to get that because I'd like to be able to do some community things out there. You know what I'm saying? And have a nice garden out there. Oh, that's what I really want to do. Like I want to have a greenhouse and get air filtration system going on everything, so that way like I can try to get as close as I can to some real organic type of food. You know, to try to block it from some of the things they'd be spraying in the sky and whatnot, whatnot, whatnot. You know, so yeah, I'm gonna kind of use some techniques like I'd be growing some Mary Jane, but for some food instead, for the most part. And yeah, oh yeah, 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 for sure. Yeah, exactly. And that's part of my mission. It's just not everybody's gonna accept it, and that's okay. Um, because that's one thing that I've learned about the different types of, and I already knew that. It's just life can get so chaotic sometimes that like you kind of you lose sight of a couple things sometimes. So I was just reminded last night that not everybody's cut out to be a knowledge seeker. Not everybody's cut out to question things. Not everybody's you know and not everybody's capable of even tuning into their soul, let alone their spirit. So, I'm tuned in with my spirit. My spirit's what I live off of. You feel me? Like that's what moves me. I'm very spiritual. Um, well, no, that's what I'm saying. I would like to build that. I had that once before, twice before, but I like to move to different states and whatnot. So sometimes you have to leave. People, not everybody wants to leave where they're at. So then I've always been like a leader though. Like I was my own. I had a crew behind me with like 8 cars deep back in the day. Like we was on some cleaning up the community though. Like we were trying to just stand on business and not let a bunch of bad stuff go on, to the best of our ability, and take care of people. I've kind of always been on this mission. It's just been carried out in different ways, and that's yeah, I'm a soldier for our one infinite creator, man. We got good and bad warriors out there, man. I'm a good warrior. I'm man, we out here slaying demons, man. Slaying demons, bro. That's what's real. That's what's real, man. But sometimes the best way right now in the time we're in, the best way to do that is with love and light, man. Send them with love and light, and they don't like that. They don't like that, but that's the best thing that we can do, because otherwise, we don't want to fight fire with fire. Like we've been doing that, and it doesn't work. Like, I mean, it's one thing to protect yourself and whatnot, but I mean, is what I'm saying. Like, bro, we got to move a little different on this battlefield right now. We got to yeah, because really we don't want to judge other people. That's really the main thing, because once you're in tune with our one infinite creator, once you're in tune with that within yourself, man, that because see that's when you start to realize that Judgment Day is can be an ongoing thing between you and our infinite creator within yourself. Like you can really just start to work on things in that way. You can judge yourself, and that's the true judgment. All the other people trying to judge you, like, I can just brush that off because, like, I know who I am. Well, especially once you tune into this love and light, you really figure out who you are. And yeah, just I've been on this path for over 10 years now of all this amazing spiritual knowledge and different teachings. And, it's included studying into psychology and, numerology and, advanced civilizations. I know all about all kinds of stuff like that. Different higher density beings. This are other selves out there that are at different levels of consciousness. And just so much. Our higher self being the version of ourself that has already been reunited with the one infinite creator. That's what tapping into your higher self is. All this stuff is just life changing. It's straight up life changing. There's no yeah, I'm in Oregon. But yeah, I was just man, who was that? It was on one of Tommy G's videos, man. Cause I mess with Tommy G, man. I like Tommy G. Cool. Uh, but yeah, I just commented on one of there because somebody was like, it was about that newest one. Which, man, if anybody out here watches Tommy G, man, the ending of that new video that he just released, like last night or whatever, that was a little tough, man. That dude, man, I feel for homie. I mean, like, I know what he's went through because I've been in somewhat similar things, like somewhat. But yeah, so it's like, man, prayer goes out to him right now and stuff too, So, but anyways, I commented on there about my talking about leadership about when I ran a crew on Grand Theft Auto 5 uh, online, on the PlayStation, and I had like a nasty crew that I created. I mean, we were on some other, like, man, we were so big that we had like three different chat sessions going on. Three different chat sessions going on because I had two other sub leaders that I ranked up so that they could run their own chat room and their own session and everything. Like, oh, we were so deep. I was just wondering, because there's a lot of gamers out there, and I was like, man, I don't game anymore, but I was like, man, does anybody remember Karma 2014? If anybody out there remembers the gamer tag Karma 2014, man, that was me. So just thought I'd put that out there, man, because I had a nasty crew, bro. It was the West Side CMN Crypt tag up on there. Like, man, we was doing our thing because I really do come from the West Side. So, I was, yeah. Anyways, just a little example, man. We had, I don't even know how many members I had in that crew, man. It was a lot. But, I was, I'd make people like fight me, like, and if I whooped on them, man, they weren't allowed up in there, man. I was like, bro, I'm sorry, but man, you got to be able to hold your own up in here. I'm recruiting soldiers, not I'm looking for real soldiers. And yeah, anyways, it's just funny. It's a little thing that I went through back in like I said, 2014. So that was a while ago now, but. Yeah, like I said, that was back in 2014. That's 12 years ago now. So yeah, I grew out of video games a long time ago. In other words, it's just It was just a funny memory that was sparked by somebody was talking about the person who Tommy G was making a video about. They were like, "Yeah, that's like my GTA character in its prime," and that's what led that whole conversation. So I was just like, man, I just thought that was funny because I knew a hacker up on there, man. I knew somebody that was really good at hacking, like the video game, modding, and we were his protection because we were like one of the deadliest crews on there, and so yeah, we protected him while he did his modding, and so man, it was a lot of fun times up on there, man. So, anyways, I'm done talking about that, but I just had to bring that up because I was just wondering, and hopefully, some other people find this video. Because, man, I want to know where some of my crew at and some of the people that know me from those days. You know what I mean? Because I was like, it'd be cool to, like, reconnect with some of those people just to kind of see where their life is at and stuff right now and whatever, So, like, yeah, I was like, man, if anybody knows, Karma 2014, man, if y'all remember that from back in the day on the PlayStation, man. Yeah, not everybody though, man. A lot of people still not everybody though. Man, there's a lot of people man, there's so many lost souls out here in the world, bro. Look at the rap scene and everything right now, and like Tommy G video was about, man. All these people out stealing cars and just stealing everything, man. And that this is what motivates me to create content and stuff to try to, man, like recreate some morals for some people, because, man, like, just like my live stream was last night, like how we can't fight the enemy if we're just fighting each other. It's going to take some unity coming together so that we can fight the actual enemy instead of staying fighting each other, because fighting each other is a bunch of nonsense. That is not at all growing up. So, what I'm saying? That's a message I'm trying to push too. There's a lot of things that come with being of service to others, man. Because, and I know from when I was back in my probation days, man, I know so many people that were literally not going to grow up. Like, I can read things, man. A lot of the people that I was on probation with, man, you can probably look them up, man. They're probably still dealing with the same things. Like, a lot of humanity doesn't grow up, man. A lot of them don't, man. We keep repeating the same mistakes. Man, we gotta learn from our mistakes. We gotta learn from our past. We gotta learn from all of our experiences. All of our experiences teach us something. Yeah. Yeah. Nah, man. Somebody will find me, man. Somebody will find me, man. Because I had some. In fact, I guarantee that if somebody out there is still up on that system and all that, man, on like the PS3, 4, and 5, I bet you can still find my crew up on there, man. Because I know the last time I checked, which was like a few years ago, I peeped into my Rockstar account and was looking, and there was still crew members up in my crew, man, even though I've been gone for a long time now. So I bet you maybe still to this day there might be, because, man, we was really on some loyalty type stuff. Like, I had really created a community, man. We were all really cool. But yeah, I've lost like 20 phones since then. I've life has just happened, man. You lose your phone number changes, this thing, that thing. So, yeah, but we were connected on some on the phone. And now with the age of Discord, man, I'm trying to get some people to come together on Discord. Oh, we can do some things up on Discord. We can actually create a whole community on Discord. So, I haven't yet got somebody, well, a couple people, but I ended up, not everybody's got very pure intentions. I have pure intentions. So, you know what I'm saying? If somebody ain't got pure intentions, I'm going to know pretty soon. It's not going to take me long to figure it out. So, yeah, I love Discord, yo. Hit me up on Discord, yo. Yeah, no, I haven't even had a TV in bro, I had a TV for a little short time in 2020 for a very short time. And outside of that, I hadn't had a TV, and it was really just because of my ex. I've been five, basically 5 years single now. So, yeah, back when I was with my ex, she wanted a TV and all this stuff, and man, I got rid of it pretty quick, though, because of, man, I don't like that distraction at all. In fact, I've gotten to the point now of where I can't even go somewhere like if I'm going over to somebody's house or something, man, and they got the TV on, I can't even do it, man. I got to go. Either that TV's got to get turned off, or I got to go, man. I ain't just being out here in the middle of town. I'm the same thing. It's like, bro, I got to go. I can't sit here all day. I gotta go get out to the ocean, man. So, you know, praying somebody out there could hit up my Cash App, PayPal, or, man, I could even pay y'all back, man, as soon as I get paid. I just need like 10, $20 at the most. At the most 20, literally just to get out to the ocean and back. And so yeah, praying somebody can help me real quick, man, so we can get out there and make a live stream out there, man, because it's so much better than being right here in town. I just drive 15 minutes outside of town, and I'm boom. It's nice. It's really nice, man. So, anyways, that was kind of my main. I'm trying to get out there right now because I don't. This town is congesting my head up, man. I don't like being in town, bro. I don't resonate out here no more. So, I can be here for a little bit, but then I got to go. I got to go. I'm in tune with nature now. That's why, man, I can't wait until I have enough money to go out into the mountains again. That's gonna be nice. Well, I'm only working 3 days a week, which is 36 hours though. I'm getting 36 hours in 3 days, so that allows me a lot of time though and even while I'm there, I can still be doing my thing for the most part. So yeah, man, I have to go back to work tomorrow night, so I'm like, man, we want to get out to the ocean. Yo, I gotta go, man. You know how, man, bro, when you out here like this, man, and you need something, you gotta find it somehow. Like, you can't just stay stranded with no gas, man. When your vehicle is your home, which is like an RV, that's one thing you cannot run out of. No matter what, you have to figure out how to get some gas, man. Is one thing that you can't run out of, man. If you run out of gas, then your shit gets towed, bro. Then you ain't got no home. So it's not an option for me to run out of gas. It's not an option. So yeah, that requires you to have to do whatever it's gonna take to get that gas, man. So, just peeping y'all on a little game, man. If you out here living like this, bro. Why? Because I don't deal with renting, man. I can't rent, bro. I gave up renting so long ago. I've almost got this land paid off, 2.5 acres of land, then that's much different, bro. I'm owning that. Like, so, and with the financial crisis that lies ahead, and it will happen. This financial crisis that lies ahead of us here in America, and it will happen. Okay, soon or soonish. It's talking about, man, if you got money, you need to, put it into something that's not money. You need to take that and get gold, silver, land. To me, land is more valuable than any coin. Like, to me, having my own piece of raw land that's out in nature, completely out in nature, there's literally nothing more valuable on a material level for me than land. No home in town, no land, bro. That's what it is. We have a place, and not just any land. You want to get some land that's not some HOA, doesn't have a bunch of regulations, and it's hard to find. It's hard to find, but there is land out there that exists like that, man. And that's what I'm finished paying off. I'm over halfway there, man. So, because I peeped this crash coming a long time ago, back when Anonymous first started talking about it. But that new video that I put up on my community tab here on my channel, man, from Anonymous, from yesterday or whatever, that was some fire, bro. Fire. They done dug into the last like 2,000 years of financial history. And history repeats itself. That's one thing about history, man. History is mathematics. If you really know anything about history, man, it's mathematics. Numerology, numbers, bro. Like, they tell a story of the whole universe. All these different dates in history, all these different things, man. Almost everything's related to numbers. So that's one thing, I learned about numerology when I was only 19 years old. So, yeah, I've been knowing about numerology. That's some good stuff. Yeah, I know it's already happening, but there's different levels to it. There's different phases of it. Right now we're in phase 3 right now. So, yeah. I know we're in it. We're in phase 3 of the financial crisis right now. And for people that don't put all of their assets into land, gold, silver, and ways to be of service to others, man, they're going to lose everything. They're going to lose everything. The financial collapse is going to be so bad that even if your money stays the same amount, but the price of everything goes up so bad that money doesn't buy anything anymore. So that's what's going to happen. It's already happened before in other countries. Yeah, dig into that video. Dig into that Anonymous video. It's not very long. I think it was like 25 minutes or something like that. Something like that. I don't remember exactly, but yeah, it is some good stuff though, man, because when you really look far back into history and all these different civilizations and whatnot, and bro, they all a lot of, they collapse in the same ways, like over, what was it, 27 different societies throughout time, for 27 different, like, yeah, just since the last like 2,000 years. So yeah, it was some good information up in there, man. Yeah. Yeah, I got trees on my land. I have water within like 10 feet of digging. Yeah, solar panel and batteries will be really. That's one of the main things I need to get is yeah, solar panels. Exactly. And yeah, I'll already have a water source, so it's real basic, you know. I've been focused on what I can do to be self-sufficient, what I can do to practice everything that I preach and not be of the system. That's my main. It's it'll probably take me it'll take me the rest of this year to get there. It'll take me the rest of this year to get there, but then once I'm there, oh man, I'm gonna be so much more relaxed and man, like I've just been going through it because I'm out here like homeless and freaking trying to finish paying off my land so that I can actually have something. And not only that, because man, I can have a community garden. I can do all kinds of things out there, man. When you got 2.5 acres, it's just enough land to do something, man. Especially with some nice trees for privacy. Yeah, it's pretty nice. And not only that, like not only that, you know, you can always sell it for some different land or something too. You can always sell it, trade it, type of thing. So yeah, it's which I would only just want to trade it like for other land, pretty much. But I love right where it's at, man. It's surrounded by mountains. It's an hour outside of town. Like, bro, it's beautiful. It's super beautiful out there, man. And you can peep it out. Y'all people I don't think maybe some people like believe me or something, man, but man, I have videos on here of my land, so yeah, it exists. It exists, that's for sure. I don't know what's even still out there because I left during the beginning of summer and yeah, I kind of had to go lay low for a while. Stupid cops always trying to mess with people that aren't even doing nothing wrong. Just driving down a road out in the middle of nowhere, out in the middle of nowhere, out in the middle of nowhere. Everybody speeds out there. Everybody's doing like 80, 90, whatever miles an hour, bro. We're out in the middle of nowhere. So when a cop tries to pull you over out in the middle of nowhere at nighttime, bro, man, I got to go. I got to go because where I'm from, man, if you out in the middle of nowhere like that, bro, you don't want to pull over no, man. Especially not at night, bro. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. So, anyways, your boy had to dip a few different times, 3 times. And so, yeah, I'm just kind of laying low for a bit and finish paying it off. And, you know, and I'm going to come back in something completely different. Anyways, I didn't have this particular what I'm in when I was out there. So when I come back, it's going to be in something different. Because that's how I roll, man. That's how I roll. You guys catch me in something different, man. Like, I've always rolled like that. That's always been from when I was 18 years old. I had like 3, 4 cars. Like, well, I had let's see, I had 2 SUVs and 2 cars. I had an old Ford Bronco. I had a Ford Explorer. I had a little ZX3 Ford Focus with the 5-speed that I modded every bolt on, plus like custom modifications, everything, man. I put a lot of time into that car when I was young, you know, and then I had a little ZX2 Escort 5-speed, man, with the racing header and stuff, man. That car was fun too. But yeah, you know, I really grew up on cars a whole lot. Cause you know, to keep it real, man, like Ken Block and Paul Walker, of course, like man, those were that's what I grew up with, man, on Fast and Furious and all that. And growing up in the city, you know, of like 200,000 people. Well, it was like 100,000 when I was growing up. Now it's like 200. But street racers everywhere, man. We was just like on some California and other places, man. We had hundreds of street racers roaming around the whole city all night long, racing each other, taking over parking lots, just doing whatever we wanted. So, you know, I grew up with a lot of freedom, man. I grew up with a lot of freedom. And so that's like the last thing that's going to be taken from me. Yeah, no, that's not happening, man. They can try and they can come up with these different narratives and these different, man. Y'all can miss me, man. Over my cold body, man. Cause I ain't worried about that, man. We got reincarnation is real, bro. If I need to tap out for a while, then that's so be it, man. They ain't taking my freedom. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing security, man. That's what I'm doing for three days a week. Total of 36 hours a week. So, you know, 36 hours a week, but I can make content while I'm doing it, man. That's what, bro, I need jobs like that. I don't need, I can't have a normal job. I like I just got done speaking about freedom, bro. If it don't have some sort of level of freedom to it, like I ain't with it, period, anymore. Like the connection I have with our one infinite creator won't allow me to get just a basic job where I have to be, you know, constantly doing stuff and being a slave. Man, I'm not a slave, so not a slave, man. So I can't do that. Right before the job interview, the connection, the intuition, everything was so strong inside of me that I didn't get the job. I purposely didn't get the job because it wasn't right. And I didn't, and I already knew that prior to going into it. I already knew that, but I was so desperate that I was like, man, I'll take anything. Oh, no. I'm beyond all that now. I can't just do that. So, yeah, you know, I know who I am. I know what I need. So, yeah, well, I would do it for people out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Which I do sometimes when I see people that need help. You know, they got their hood open. You know, I'll go over and see what's up. Because I'm a really good mechanic, man. So, yeah. I fixed multiple people's cars that way. Plus, I've been a mechanic in shops before, but back to what I was saying, I can't do that. They want to do things their way. I do things the right way. I don't cut corners. Mechanic shops cut corners. I don't cut corners. If I do something, it has to be done right the first time. I'm absolutely not going to come back and, oh, well, this should have been done last time. My stepdad taught me that when I was 13 years old. If you're going to do something, you best do it right the first time, period. No exceptions. Like, so take your time, do it right. That's what I'm on, man. I ain't with the whole, let's see how fast we can get it done and send them on their way and pray it doesn't come back. No thanks. Because that comes back out of my paycheck. No thanks, man. And not only that, like, you know what I'm saying? If you're getting paid hourly, they're taking advantage of you so bad, they ain't paying you shit. So, yeah, I'm not with it, man. I'm not with it. The other day when I fixed somebody's car, you know, it took me like I was there tinkering, talking with them the most of the time. It took me like 20 minutes. And, you know, give me like $60 real quick for like 20 minutes worth of work. You feel me? Like, that's the type of, you know, and I didn't charge him that. He just, I'm not really like that, man. Because I knew it only took me like 20 minutes, man. So I'm like, bro, whatever you feel like giving me, bro, is what I'll accept. He gave me $60 real quick, you know. So, oh dang, yeah, brakes and all that, man. Yeah, that stuff. I'm good with all that stuff, man. I've done so much. I've done engine swaps, clutches, everything, man. Like, except for the only thing that I haven't really done is like do a full rebuild on an engine. You know, that was because in my time we just throw a different one in. We don't do that anymore. We just throw a different engine in there, and but you know, now you take that used engine you find and you replace the different gaskets and whatnot on there, spark plug, give it a, make it real nice and throw it up in there, and then it's like you got something with only like 100,000 miles on it that's been redone, so it's like, and it's way cheaper and faster than, so that's just the generation I grew up in, so, but yeah, man. Oh yeah, man. I got see, that's another thing I would love to do, man, is once I get out on my land, I'm gonna I need to get a flatbed trailer so I can tow behind this and go pick up some cars and trailer them back to my property. And I really want to build a shop out there. It doesn't have to be a fancy shop at all. I just want to build just a shop, and so that way I have somewhere to work on stuff and set things down, and I'm not out there in the dirt. So but yeah, I want to do that and film me doing repairs and whatnot. I want to film the process and stuff, and to help teach people different things too, because I'm a really good mechanic, man. I love it. So yeah, that's one of the ways that I can be of service to others, is plus, I used to flip cars a lot, so I loved giving someone a car that I knew is gonna run good for them, ain't gonna give them no problems, because I already went through it. So I love that, man. I've gained friends from doing that out in the past. Like, I no longer live in that state though. That was back in Montana, and so yeah, I no longer really live out there. I haven't been back home in so long now. I ain't planning on it neither. Man, that place, I don't know. It is what it is, and I ain't even gonna be better about it. I've just simply moved on. You feel me? Like, I've just simply moved on, man. Yeah, knowledge is true wealth, man. Knowledge is true wealth. That's why I laughed at somebody the other day that tried to call me poor up on here, man. I'm just like, bro, like, I'm again not gonna hate. I'm gonna send you peace and love, anyways. Peace, love, and light. But that's hilarious, bro, because I'm definitely not poor. It's a mind state, and I'm definitely not poor. So, and I definitely didn't grow up a bum. I started working young, and I was one of y'all at one point, but I woke up to who I truly am, and not everybody's. Oh, we're the problem. This and that, I'm too wise for the old attacks, man. So I know who I am. And then that last video, I kind of explained a little bit about the last live stream I just made. I explained about the different types of consciousness that beings have. There's this first layer, the helix. The helix. That they're not spiritual, they just they're basically the bottom of the line of consciousness. I mean, they don't question things, they don't want to learn, they don't want they don't want true growth, they don't know nothing about spirituality, nothing like that. And then there's the second type, which can be spiritual, but kind of basically like Bible thumpers in a way. Like, they think the only truth in the whole existence is in the basic instructions before leaving Earth. And I'm like, bro, it's, I'm not saying that there's not truth in there, but I'm saying it doesn't contain everything. And not only that, most people don't even know how to interpret the Bible. Most people don't even know how to decode the Bible. The Bible is coded. So unless you decode it, you're not going to get the true teachings from it. Because you're going to think it means something else. So that's why I kind of just disregard. I mean, I like going into the Bible like to decode it, but other than that, it's just I've read it. I just don't live by it. Like, I know what's real, what's not, what we should be doing, what we shouldn't be doing. You know what I mean? I don't need no book to tell me that. So, to me, it's just that those were just basic instructions before leaving Earth. That's what the Bible stands for. Yeah, exactly. Religion was just like this financial system, It's just put here to distract us, keep us divided, keep us fighting. That's literally all money and religion is. That's all it is. It's a form of control. It's straight up just a form of control. And it's sad that most of humanity has fallen for it. I mean, it's but at the same time, there's these 3 different kinds of consciousness, and that's just what it is. That's the design. That's the design. So, we can't hate on that. And it doesn't make them less of a person, It's just, they're just designed different. So, but the second group, not the helix, but the let's see, we got the physics. This physics is the second group, and there is hope in reaching them. There is hope in reaching them, man. So, not everybody's a pneumatics like I am. There are a lot of people that are at this physics level of consciousness, and there's still lots of hope for them. Definitely. So that keeps me going. That definitely keeps me going. I've been trying to reach everyone, and still, but that there's very slim percent chance that I'm gonna be able to reach certain people. That's just by design. So, what I'm saying? Not everybody's cut out for the truth. Not everybody wants to know it. They don't even seek it. So it's like, bro, that's crazy to me. But that's just because of who I am, Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's installed into them. It's everything they know. It's everything they were taught. So, they still think we came from apes and whatnot. Which I don't know, like there's just so much. There's so much information on reincarnation, and maybe they did, but I didn't. Like, maybe they did, but because the truth is, yeah, like we all have the love and light within us, though. We all do. It's just most people have forgot. Most people have buried it. Most people have completely buried it, and they don't live by that love and light any. Like most of us did when we was a child and teenager and stuff. Yeah. Well, I've always been one that I can love really deep, but you don't want me as an enemy. Like, and you don't want to try to send bad karma my way, neither. That's not a wise thing to do. So, I'm aware of. It's just all about, man, people waking up to who they truly are. Like, once you recognize like who you truly are, man, it's just everything starts to just fall into place for you. So, oh man, that dude's still standing there, man. This is the only spot right here I know that has some traffic going, lots of traffic going through, that I know. I should have ventured to go, man, because what time is it, yo? I'm trying to get out to the ocean, man. It's 1:22, man. I'd love to just go out to the ocean for even just a few hours, Even, yeah, like 3-4 hours. That'd be amazing. So, yeah, I got to go back to work tomorrow. Just, but I still have the days off. So I just work nights and I have days off. So, but yeah, I should hopefully get paid tomorrow. Hopefully. I don't know yet, because I've only worked 3 days so far, and tomorrow will be my 4th day, but so I don't really know how the payment all works yet. I'm gonna have to find out. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna have money in the morning. I don't know if it's gonna not be till later. I don't know. None of that. So yeah, that's why I was like, man, praying somebody could send me a little tiny bit up on my Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo, man, so we can get out there and enjoy the rest of this day off, and but bring y'all on a live stream out there, man, and shit's so nice out there. And there's another section of the land out there that I haven't checked out that I would like to. That's what I was thinking about doing, is going and checking out this new area over there that I haven't been to yet. I've been most of the area, but there's this one road over there that I haven't been down yet. And I think it might be it looks like it goes up. So it might be like a really nice viewpoint, to look at the ocean. So that's what I'm thinking is up there. So I want to go check it out. I know, I feel it, yo. I feel it, man. I got, it's so crazy out here in Oregon that people, like, just give you bud and whatnot, that, there's so much of it out here that, I can't really sell it. I mean, nobody's gonna, people are like, bro, what? People just give me that. Like, why would I pay for it if somebody just, so, I mean, you can't even, yeah, you have to just give it away out here. You know what I mean? So, but that's cool too. If I find somebody that needs some, I'll always send them on their way with some. That's one thing about me that during this whole, for years, I've always been that way. But while being out here like this and meeting all different kinds of people, like I've helped a lot of people with different things like that, giving them cooking them a meal, getting some coffee going, like it's winter time right now, even though it's super beautiful here. I mean, last night it got down to like 32 degrees. But, during the day, sun's out, it's so nice here. This has really been I don't know where y'all at, but here in Oregon, here in Southwest Oregon, it's been beautiful this winter. Beautiful. It does kind of worry me that it actually hasn't rained that much. It started off raining quite a bit, and then now we haven't had like hardly any rain. So I'm like, hopefully we don't experience a lot of fires this summer. So that's yeah, because last summer, yeah, it was last summer. There was a fire that came within like And how far was that? I don't know. It came within like 10 miles from my property. So I was like, "She." That was a little close. So yeah, hopefully, praying we don't have super bad fires this summer, man. Yeah, there's so much woods out here too. Woof. I know. I wish they would. I don't think. I think the state. Well, they allow some clearing, but I don't think. I don't know if it's like Washington. I don't know. I don't know, but I know on my property I clean up the best I can. I need to go back out there and finish cleaning it up. I had started doing a whole lot of that, but I didn't get it all done. So yeah, I still got a little bit of that to do because it's 2.5 acres, and that's a good sized piece of land. It's not huge, but it's not small. So yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, and I have such nice soil out there on my land. Like it is so nice, so nice. I dug about six. I dug like a 6 feet deep hole out there one time, and it took me like I don't know. To be honest, I think like the whole process took me like a half hour. So like very nice soil out there. Very nice. Oh man. Yeah. Oh dang. 3 feet took you, bro. That's how some of the soil out in Montana is. Not all of it, but man, a lot of it is so rocky. Like you'll go to, it's not necessarily clay, but like it's rocky. Man, you be trying to dig and boom, big old rock, man. It's like fuck. So yeah, I feel you, man. Montana's really hard to dig in, and luckily, just out here, it's not out here in Oregon. I don't know. I love it out here, man. Like I don't like how it's being ran and whatnot, but I don't pay attention to politics, puppets. I don't pay attention to the puppets too much. So I'm not really tuned into all that, man. I love it. I love it for the climate. You know what I'm saying? The weather and the soil. It's a perfect balance of everything here, man. We got some like high desert. We got you know lots of mountains and forest and waterfalls and lakes and rivers, and I love the Northwest, man. Like Washington and Oregon, that's my home, man. I love it out here. I super love it out here. And man, that bro been sitting there for a while. Yeah. Dang. Oh yeah. I've had to do that before. You gotta soak the ground before you can even start digging. Yeah. Fudge. That's the only reason why I know, and I thought about coming down to like Arizona and places to check it out and whatnot, but like I was thinking about going down there and buying a piece of land um for winter, which I still might do eventually. I think that might would be cool because you can always find land out there that you can just do payments on, like what I'm doing with my land out here. But yeah, as soon as I finish paying the one out here, I'm definitely going to be looking into where I can get some land next because, yeah, man, I would love to. And it's unfortunate, like, it's unfortunate that, man, I need some help. I don't know even if it's still, I don't even know what to do. I have 7.5 acres in Montana, and I have a half acre residential in Washington State. So I even have the paperwork for the one in Washington right here. But it was me and my ex. and she don't want nothing to do with it. But it's all paid off. But I'm behind on like the taxes. I did pay the taxes like 2 years ago. So man, I don't know, man. It's just life's been a struggle. And I haven't been able to focus on that. I wish I could find somebody out there that could help me figure out what I need to do to get that land fully into my name and with the one out in Montana because that was my family's land and they're all dead now. And I did pay the taxes on that a couple years ago. So I need to get back on it. I need to finish paying the taxes. I need to figure out what I all need to do to claim both of those other pieces of land because then once I pay this one off, and if I can get all those ones secured, then it's like I got 3 pieces of land in 3 different states. And then I would love to go down to like Arizona or somewhere nice for winter and get some land out there. And then at that point, it would be like, man, we could do some things, man. I could, it'd be cool to set up places for people to homestead and stuff and like have like homesteaders out there, and I can just like go wherever I want. That'd be cool. That'd be really cool. Give some people a place to be for like just a little tiny bit, Like even just man, I won't even because I'm not really in it for the money, man. I want to help people. Like I straight want to help people. So yeah, I'm thinking of what I can do to get all this rolling. Yeah, that's why I don't want to be there for the summer for sure, because man, I don't deal well with the heat anymore. I used to be able to handle it, but I did too many years of roofing. I used to be a roofer, and man, I got so hot one summer, and I had like a minor heat stroke, and like I don't mess with the heat anymore. So that's why I love being right out here at the ocean. Out here at the ocean, man, where I'm at is so nice. Like, it never gets hot here during the summer. So, where I'm at really doesn't get hot during the summer, man. And the coldest night out here at the ocean so far has been like around like 30 degrees. So, I think it was 32 last night. That was like the coldest I've dealt with so far. Which, that's it's humid though. It's a humid cold, so it's not a dry cold out here. You know what I'm saying? It's really humid. So when it's cold out, oof, you feel it, and like it fogs up your windows and stuff. Like it's not very fun, but it could be worse. It could be worse. Like I'm from Montana, so I don't know. It could be worse, man. But yeah, I was really man, hoping to. This dude is still standing over there doing his thing, which is cool. This is I just can't wait to get paid, man. I can't wait to get paid, but it's like I have to pay my land payment. I'm already on the 24th. I'll be 2 months behind, and it only has a 65-day default period. Sorry, I need a drink. And I need to relight this. Actually, I gotta get a stogie in me. Oh, don't do that. I really need to get some food in me. That's really what I need. I haven't ate yet today. But I'm getting down there on food right now, so yeah. I try to when I get low on food, like up in the cupboards, I try to not use it, I try to always keep something for an emergency stash, like in case, like just anything happens, if I need to go out into the mountains, like at least I'd have at least I'd have enough something to survive off of anything, like, so I try not to get too low, which right now I'm considered low right now, because if I had to go survive, I basically like to keep like at least a month's supply of, like, if times were that bad that I could at least survive like a month, eating once a day, you know, like so yeah, and that could be just a can of beans or a can of tuna, or little things like that, just little survival foods, and being out here. And yeah, it's always like to be prepared for the worst, man. That's one thing about being from Montana, man. I'm always prepared for the worst. You know what I'm saying? Like, Bugler. Wait, what? Papers come with them. Yeah. Oh, 115. Okay, I'm not. 115 papers. Yep. So you should look into. Yeah. Damn, it's 70 there right now. I don't know what it is. It's probably like, I don't know what it is here. Maybe like 50, 60. I don't know what it is here, but yeah, I know. I know that does definitely save a lot. Man, if I get down to that point though, I'm gonna just quit. Like, I'm gonna just quit. But for right now, I'm just not there yet. Really, once I pay off my land, I'll have a much better peace of mind. Like, it can be stressful, like getting this shit paid off while being out here like this and whatnot, and not being from out here. I'm not from out here, so I'm in a new state, and it's, I don't have a community built yet. I don't know a bunch of people, so in this state can be there's so many people looking for jobs that, a lot of times word of mouth is what gets you jobs out here a lot of times. But the ocean, where I'm at now, here at the ocean, it's a little bit easier. It's a little bit easier out at the ocean. But man, out in the city and stuff, bro, I couldn't. Bro, I had hundreds of job applications in and could not find a job. Like, it's crazy, crazy. But yeah, I would definitely like to eventually quit these stogies. But I got I got a high energy level. I got a lot of energy, so like sometimes for me, like it helps calm me down and level me off a little bit. Smoking a stogie, because I had ADHD. I used to take Ritalin for it when I was a kid. I quit taking it, back when I was in like high school. So I've been just a little bit of some grass and my cigarettes. That's how I control my ADHD. Like, it's not perfect, but it's definitely way better than taking any pharmaceuticals, man. I ain't with no pharmaceuticals. If it grows in the ground, though, that's cool. Like, to me, I mean, bro, if it grows in the ground, like, that's what it's there for. So, it ain't being made up in even though this has got a bunch of chemicals and dumb shit in it, which is fucked. But the air we breathe is fucked. So you know what I mean? I'm not like, I'm health conscious to an extent. To an extent. Outside of that, it's like not really, like. But better times are coming, man. As soon as, pray that we can get them to stop tampering with our planet. Bro, they need to stop tampering with our planet for real. Like, all these cloud seeding and all this different things, all the different things they do with CERN, and oh my god, so many different things. Yeah, it's wild. I don't It's an experiment, that's for sure. It's totally an experiment, man. This here planet, bro. What we've done to the Mother Nature is wild and stuff. Like, with all of our garbage and so many places, we bury garbage into the earth. Like, it's wild, man. And then, but like, you got to do something with it. I mean, like, the alternative is what? Like, but these motherfuckers got it out in the ocean and just destroyed this planet, man. So, like, to me, it's like, bro, a cigarette's like the least of my concern type of, like, as far as, the food we eat. That's why I want to get out of my land so bad and have a greenhouse and get an air filtration system going on in there and everything to be able to try to get some pure food in me if I can, like, because all the different farms out there, man, if y'all really know, our food is screwed up. Like, America has the worst food. Like, America, I mean, yeah, there's some other countries that, probably do some similar things, but I know, yeah, America, man, we got the worst, man. We got the Chinese trying to kill us off, man. They want to come take this land over, So, it's a wild world out there that we live in, man. It's wild. Nice. Yeah, I grew up on that, man. I grew up on that when I was when I was a kid. My family, we had a garden, and like, I had a garden at my house and I had a garden at my grandma's house. So yeah, I grew up eating on all that, man. I miss it so much. Like, that's why I cannot wait to get this land paid off and get out there again, man. I miss my land so much. So much, man. It's just like a handful of hours away from the ocean. So that's another really nice thing about my land. Like, it's inland just far enough and high enough up, or if anything catastrophic happened, I would be fine out there. And because yeah, that's why I bought that land where I did. Because at the time that I bought it, I was a lot more worried about things than I am now. Right now, I'm not so worried about things. Like, there's everything's gonna happen. So it's nothing to worry about, nothing to lose sleep over, nothing to nothing to let it consume us. I love that song by Soldiers of Ja Army, SOJA. What's the name of it? Things We Can't Control, or something along that line. I think it's Things We Can't Control. It's the name of the song, I think. Anyways, that song's amazing. You can type in Soldier, SOJA, and those words, and yeah, it's some good stuff, man. It's some really good stuff. But yeah, man, I need to make some food right now. I'm hungry. I haven't ate yet today, and my head kind of hurts from being here in town and not eating on top of it. So yeah, I'm gonna make some food. Then I'm gonna go try my hardest to find a place to go find like $10 real quick. Even if I can find like $10 real quick, man, I'm gonna put that in my gas and go out to the ocean for a little bit. Like, do another live stream out there. Yeah, yo. I definitely need to, I ain't got much up in here to make, but I'll make something. And, yeah, man, I'm gonna try my hardest. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I'm going to try to get out there to the ocean. And it'd be really nice if I could just, I might stay out there if I get out there. Like, I might stay out there for the night and then just stay out there tomorrow until I get paid. And that'd be cool. That'd be cool. So, yeah, that's what I'm working on because I really need. I love sleeping out there at the ocean, man. It's so nice. It's so peaceful. Man, so peaceful. So yeah, man, that's what I'm gonna try to do. Pray, man, somebody can help bro with like 10, $15, man, and if I can find that, I'm gonna be on my way over there. So yeah, man, it was nice having y'all in here. Much love, everyone. Sending y'all peace and love. Me and my dog out here, we're gonna make some food and get some energy going up in us. I have some energy, but it's not the blood sugar type of energy that I need right now. So yeah, I gotta go take care of that. And yeah, peace and love, y'all. Peace and love. Much love. All right. Damn.